Imagine a bustling ancient city, home to hundreds of thousands of people, yet without the convenience of indoor plumbing as we know it today. How did all those citizens access the clean water essential for daily life, for drinking, cooking, and washing? This was a monumental challenge, and the Romans engineered an extraordinary solution. Rome's impressive public fountains, strategically placed throughout the city, were the ingenious answer, acting as the primary accessible endpoints of its vast and complex aqueduct system. These fountains were not just decorative. They were vital distribution hubs, bringing water directly to the populace. This system relied on a sophisticated engineering marvel, the Roman aqueducts. These monumental channels, often spanning miles and crossing valleys, were meticulously constructed with a slight, consistent downward gradient. This allowed gravity to continuously deliver fresh, clean water from distant sources, like springs and rivers, directly into the city. Once inside Rome, the water flowed into large primary distribution tanks, known as *casella*, which then branched out into a complex network of lead pipes. These pipes, some as wide as 1 foot in diameter, snaked beneath the streets, feeding smaller castella and, ultimately, the thousands of public fountains. The Romans understood that consistent water access was essential for public health and order, so public fountains were typically given priority and ran 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, ensuring a continuous supply for citizens. For ordinary Romans, visiting a public fountain was a daily ritual. They would carry buckets, jars, or amphorae to these communal water points, filling their vessels for their household needs. Different fountains might serve different purposes too, with some designated for drinking, others for washing clothes, and even some featuring troughs for animals. The constant flow from these fountains, often overflowing into the city's drainage system, served a critical secondary purpose known as lavatio viarum, or street washing. This continuous flushing helped to keep the city's streets cleaner and improved overall sanitation. Furthermore, the sheer abundance of water meant that, unlike many ancient cities, Rome very rarely faced severe water shortages, even during periods of drought. This was a testament to the robust and redundant nature of their aqueduct and fountain network. In essence, Rome's public fountains were more than just taps. They were the heartbeat of urban life, ensuring the health, hygiene, and daily functioning of an enormous population. They transformed distant mountain springs into accessible, flowing water for every citizen, a feat of engineering and urban planning that remains impressive to this day.